Final thoughts and recommendations. Two zones are open and one zone is closed, and that zone is actually pretty small. It's only a 10, so I'm not worried about that. What I really want to do is to try to figure out how we can kind of mitigate this issue and keep this from happening. Because literally, at some point, there was a leak here. This was leaking, so you can see here. So this isn't the first time this has happened. So this is what I would do in this case. I'm gonna put a bigger bypass. Okay, this is first thing to do here would be to put a bigger bypass here. This is probably an 8. We should go with a 10. So bigger bypass here. We need to make sure that all dampers, including this one, okay, or well, including that one too. But this damper needs to set. A bleed needs to be set on this, and obviously, I don't want to close it right now. It's open for this zone. So I need to set a bleed. Okay, so I need to set a bleed for that one. This one cannot be set, so I recommend that this damper be replaced with a Honeywell, the same one as that damper over there, so that we can set a bleed. So just in case, if this damper, sorry, there's no light, this damper is closed, those two can still bleed open. That way our coil doesn't freeze. That's what happens when you zone 3 ways. It sucks. It's very, very common though. So that kind of stuff happens, and that's usually what's happening here. So this video, or this whole segment, is actually super long. Sorry that it's super long, but that's just, you know, we're just going to go ahead and kind of figure out what we can do. Yeah, ARD zone damper. This is the zone number 16, so this is the thing, ARD 16. Okay, so we need an ARD 16. Anyway, we need a 16-inch damper for that one. So that's partially causing the issue there. So that's definitely going to cause it, especially because 2 of the rooms are fine, and then we have 2 that are bad. So we can see the water damage here. So there, at some point, this thing was leaking, and this thing has frozen at some point, so that's not good. So anyway, sorry, it's like I'm off, but that's what I will do here. So that's kind of the problem. Now I'll kind of tell them what's going on. So make a list of materials that I need and kind of get that priced out. And then other than that, we're ready to go. So that's all we need, is to make sure that our zones are open and ready to go. All right, cool. All right, so no more questions here. We will, or no questions. We're pretty much done here. So that's the problem here. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain the fluttering noise that I'm hearing outside, and that fluttering noise is actually it's actually from the liquid going back and returning back into that compressor. So it's cinching down the TXV, and I'm pretty sure the TXV is cinching down, which we will need to adjust also to mitigate it, to mitigate the air from the coil from freezing. So insulation up here, but I need a new damper there and make a bleed. So anyway, I feel like I'm just talking in circles. So this concludes this video.